You are about to watch a preview of a Sopography film, and if you would like to watch the full film and over 600 others, please head to www.sopography.co.uk and become a member.
Mate, that's 40 wraps. Don't even look that far. So this next one's 45 wraps. So it looks like I've got to put a bit of effort into it. Do you know what I mean? Like actually stand into it to get it out there. So obviously long range fishing is something that I've never done. Being a Yateley boy, fishing the sort of like the Yateley area and the likes of Dinton pastures and places like that, you're only ever really fishing 20 to 25 wraps. So to then pick up a rod and try and fish at sort of 42 plus wraps was always going to be a massive challenge. On a big open lake where the fish like to show in the middle a lot, obviously if you can bait at that kind of range effectively, have got a massive edge and you are going to catch a lot of carp. My lines have been on the spools for a couple of weeks and haven't been I need to just stretch them out a bit. You ain't got that old transit in the back, have you? Brilliant marker float these are, for distance. Yeah, so we just got to lake this morning, been here for a couple of hours, haven't seen a great deal, so I'm just gonna have a lead about and see what we can find out in the middle of the pond, because that's where I'm assuming all the carp are, as we're late autumn fishing. Oh. Wait, that's 40 wraps. Don't even look that far. It doesn't look like I'm fishing that far because it feels a bit effortless. I'm not actually giving it like, you know when you see people fishing at like 40 wraps, like you hear rods going, whew. You see people running miles with their rods like to run up to the lake, but that just looked a bit too effortless, so I want to do it. So this next one's 45 wraps, so it looks like I've got to put a bit of effort into it. Do you know what I mean? Like actually stand into it to get it out there. Better, wouldn't it? I've actually put my back into it a little bit. That's what we like to find in the middle of the lake when we turn up to a new water. That's bites, mate. Right, so we've had the marker float out just short of middle for the last hour or so. We've been watching the water since first light. We've seen absolutely nothing. So we're going to walk round and stand on the causeway over on the far bank there, looking in between lakes 5 and 6. And hopefully we can see something showing out there, but also keep an eye on this lake and then finally set up somewhere on fish. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so basically a few years back I got my Burghfield ticket, and when joining Burghfield, although you're allowed to use bait boats in the spring and the autumn, they have a ban through the sort of summertime. So there's a couple of swims where the fish sit at range, especially with big winds, overcast days, rainy, like heavy rain days, which obviously we get a lot through the summer in this country. I knew that if I could get my rigs and bait over that shelf into that deeper water, there was carp to be caught. So obviously long range fishing is something that I've never done, being a Yateley boy, fishing the sort of like the Yateley area, and the likes of Dinton pastures and places like that. You're only ever really fishing 20 to 25 rats.
Hopefully you enjoyed what you've just seen, and as I said at the start of this video, if you'd like to watch this film in its entirety, please head over to www.sapography.co.uk and join today.